Back. So we are here today is Tuesday and we're getting right into it. How to naturally identify what you're good at and how to monetize it. I'm so happy to be here, y'all, especially knowing that my content is finally helping those who really need information. So we're going to go right into it. What are you naturally good at? We're talking about that today. Some of us out here want to do their side business, side hustle, and sometimes you can't identify what you are really good at and how you can monetize it. So that's what we're going to focus on today. Let me put my, oh my, okay, I thought my battery died. Hey, 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 welcome back. We got two people here. Go ahead, you know what to do. When you're in the building with Camille or Coms T, you know what to do. So, we're talking about finding out or identifying what you're naturally good at and how to monetize it. These topics are very important for us to talk about, y'all. We live in a world now where we are able to monetize our skill set using the power of content. Okay. And I know I talk about this a lot of times, but I have to talk about it because most of us want to have something on the side and we struggle with that. So, we're going to talk about that today. The first thing we want to look at, right? When we talk about monetizing our skill set, right? We really want to stop wasting time mastering. Hey, good day. Thanks for being here, Mr. Rip Van Winkle. Appreciate you for being here today. Go ahead for me and give this video a thumbs up. Woo. Hey, minimum. I'm choosing. Hey, Queen, just stop by to hit the like button and probably be listening from. Okay, okay. Appreciate you. Y'all really put a smile on my face. Y'all coming through. My life is about how to identify what you're naturally good at and how to monetize it. Do you see it? Does that seem like a topic you're interested in? Because a lot of us need help. A lot of us need information. All right, so we got Rashad here. Let me shout you guys from now for those who hopped in. This is for you. Appreciate all of you who is hopping up in here. Wow, wow, everybody coming through. Okay, so Rashad, don't get in trouble now, okay? I don't want you to get in trouble. How long is your break for? And literally, you can always watch the replay, but we're talking about finding out what you're naturally good at and how we're going to monetize it. Let's go. Okay. So here's is the thing, right? We got 7 people here and just 4 likes. Come on, run it up. But I'm not going to promise I'm not going to be asking for it too often because I figured that we know exactly what to do. Okay. So here's the thing. We want to stop wasting time mastering things that does not align with our strength. That's bottom line. We want to stop wasting time with non-producing activities, right? We have strength in us. We have things that we are naturally good at, but sometimes our eyes, we don't see these things that we can use, right? I'm gonna give you a prime example. A couple of years ago, one of my mentor, right? I wanted to, I okay, let me just put it like this: I invest in a product, but then she called me and she said to me, Camille, not only I see that, like what you need from me, you have there's just more to you. And I asked her what did she meant by that. She said, do you know you're very good at influential, like you have ideas, you can show people, you can open up the mind of people to lead them, right? And when she said that to me a while back, I said to myself, but I'm not seeing any results myself. And she was like, no, that's not where I'm getting at. She said, the way how you break things down help people, and when you break things down, now they're able to move. So I said to myself, okay, well, teach me. She said, I don't have to teach you how to do this. It's naturally in you. She said, when you come up in a room, you know how to spark it, you know how to build conversation. She was like, you're a people person, people connect with you, and she told me that that was so natural in me. So learn to use it. But I didn't know how. And she said, listen, you're already using it because you inspired me and gave me so much ideas on what we were talking about, and you didn't even know it. Does that make sense? So sometimes you're naturally good at something, but your eyes isn't woken. You're not, you don't identify these are things that people come to you about, and because of that, you feel like, okay, well, let me just work a 9 to 5 job. That's all I know how to do. When in all reality, people may come to you to do their hair. People may come to you for advice. People may come to you to show them something or to fix something, if you will, right? So these are things that we are naturally good at, and we overlook it, and we don't know how to monetize it, if that makes sense. Eric said, love. Thank you. Slay move. By the way, is my mic crystal clear? Is everything like? Let me know if my audio sounds good because we're testing this thing out right now. I did it. I used it yesterday and it was good, but I just want to make sure. So we can talk about that, Mr. Rip. You can check in my description box, and my email is there. Go ahead and shoot me an email. Let's talk about it. Are you seeking one-on-one coaching for YouTube, or what is it? Is it for like a small business? And if you don't want to talk about it, okay, business. All right. So check my description. It's not going to be in this. Probably check it. I'm not sure. I think I default my contacts, but sometimes I'm not sure. But you can check it out. Okay. All right. So we want to talk about identifying our skills and how to monetize it, right? I'm gonna give you a prime example of what I'm doing now. For me, creating videos is so natural that it doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like it's stressing me out. Oh, thank you, Mr. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. And um and let me tell you, because naturally, right? Naturally I create videos. I don't feel nervous. There are times when I may fumble over my words, but I don't let it stop me, right? And there are times like I'm good at e-commerce. I'm good at but I don't promote it, right? But people ask me for these things. I'm good at photography. I'm good at graphic design. So people will come to me and they will say, Camille, can you teach me this? And I will put it, I will tell them over the phone or coach them, or I'll put it into an ebook. What I'm saying is for you, let me know what are you good at. I would like to hear from all of us that are here right now. Let me know what are you good at. And by the way, let me go ahead and shout out for those who came in. We had Lethan, um, we have Slay, Eric, thank you guys for coming through. Everyone that is here for me, appreciate you for stopping by just to show some love. Even if you won't be here for long, I do appreciate it. But let me know, what are you good at? I would love to know, what are you naturally good at? What comes easy to you? Easy peasy. Let me know. I'm waiting for your response. Let me know, y'all. Go ahead and drop it in a comment. Let me know what you're naturally good at. I want to know. You're naturally good at motivating? Okay. So Thomas is good at motivating. What are you good at motivating? Is it just anything in particular? Like if you know it, if you master it, you can motivate? What is it like? Is there a specific thing or topic you can motivate on? You said it's a good question. No, seriously, what are you? It has to be something that you are naturally good at. People and their passion. Okay. So you're kind of like a consultant then, right? Like people, they will give you an idea of what they want to do or something that they're good at, and you can break it down and navigate them. Is that what you're good at, Thomas? Okay, so you're good with your hands. Okay, and I'm like that too. So, what is something if someone said, okay, can you just do me a favor and do something right now? What would be that first thing you'll get up and do with your hands right now? I do voiceover. Hey, Fedissa. Uh, talk show host, event media. Me, I am introvert, but I do these flawlessly. Okay, so I don't know if I pronounce your name right. I hope so, Fedisa or Fedesa. I hope I pronounce it right. But you have a lot of skill set that you can monetize. FF channel said, "Hey, mama, my name is." Thank y'all for being here. We got Dennis, Marlene, Fedesa. Yes, yes, I appreciate you for being here. This is for those of you who just hopped in, and we have Thomas here as well. Appreciate y'all for coming through on this live. Hey, Anton. Okay, great. I don't want to mess up your name. So just in case, please forgive me, okay? All right. So we got 17 people here, just 8 likes. Go ahead as you come through. Go ahead for me and run up those y'all. Come on. Let's talk about this because we're going to move you from point A to point B. All right? Yes. So we're going to do that. So first, we want to identify your natural strength. So think what comes easy to you, right? What people ask you for help the most time. What do you have experience in? What has been something for the last 5 years you know you constantly do? It makes you happy. Because for me, creating videos every day, it naturally makes me happy. It does not feel like a job for me. Let me tell you, I will create videos and pile them up. And about when I lay down in my bed, or maybe I'm watching some TV or something, I get my phone and I start editing, and it feels good to me. Thank you for breaking that down to pronounce it. Okay, all right. I appreciate you. Discernment. Okay, so walk by faith is good at discernment. Okay, well, that's a good one. Discernment. Can you monetize discernment? That's something I don't know, but that is powerful right there. Okay. Uh, it's kind of like it's discern. I won't say it's reading. I want to, if in the spiritual way, yes, I get it. But some people go to people for reading, right? For to know their future and thing of that nature, but the spirit of discernment, and when you know when something's spiritual, okay, got it, spiritual. Well, that's a powerful one, but I don't know if it's something that you can monetize. I don't want to say that, and I don't want to lead you the wrong way, but that's a gift, right? That's a gift from God. And that's a powerful one right there. No, I don't speak Portuguese. I don't. We got Drew Ross in the building. Hey, Drew Ross, thanks for stopping by. And I see here. Thank you. Nice to hear. Yes, yes, yes. It's nice to hear from God. Yes. Okay, so let's talk about it, right? People, why do you why do coin have riches? Maybe someone else can answer that, Randy. Okay, so let me just continue. We got 16 people here and just 10 likes. Go ahead, y'all, for me and run up those likes so we can get YouTube to push this out. Thank you. All right. So let's talk about it. How can we monetize this, right? You may not have the money right away to start up a business, or you can say, let me get someone to pay me to teach them. That may not be the issue right now, right? You're not in that position right now. Well, here's what I'm gonna say, and you hear me. I talk about YouTube all the time. The first thing is to create a knowledge base. You want people to know who you are as a person. What do you deliver? And here's the thing. Now, if you are naturally good at something right now, you might can't monetize it because maybe the people around you, the close friends or family around you, they don't give you as much credibility. And that's another thing. When you start in a business or when you're starting something, I'm not saying you shouldn't go to friends or family, but sometimes they won't give you the right critique, or perhaps they won't give you the credit that you need just because you are like close to them. They know your reality, so going to them may not be a good idea. Rather, you need to go out there, go to the target audience who can really audit or perhaps see what you have to offer. So let me give you a prime example what that looks like. YouTube. Hey, we got Boss Dog in the building, King James. We got Christ Love for Life. Hey, hey, hey. Appreciate y'all for coming through. This is for y'all, by the way. And run up those likes for me so YouTube can push out this video, y'all. Let's get it. That's for y'all who showed up for me today. Thank you. Okay, so the first way and the least expensive way right now, because we live in a digital world, and I'm not saying everything is going to be digital, it's not. But for right now, if you want to get the best of the best when it comes down to identifying your skills and throwing it out there to see who, needs your service, the best thing to do is to start creating videos right now. Videos would be the best thing. You create video, you show the world what you have to offer, you become that knowledge base. Once you create a couple videos and showing people what you can do, right? How to, or you're given information, the next thing you can do is create an ebook. And if you can create an ebook, you can create an audio, right? The next thing to that, you can package that together and you can sell it. How can you find those people to sell it to? You start to go in groups, you start to go in forums, you come on YouTube, you utilize YouTube as a traffic source. Those things work. But how are you going to find those groups? Well, you have to search for it. And that's why you have to learn to use proper SEO so that you can find those groups. You have to be strategic of what you're doing. And once you find these group of people, now you can position what you have to offer. But I don't want it to feel like a job. I don't want it to feel like it's hard to do. So that's why when I say something that you're naturally good at, that it doesn't feel like it's a job. Yes, the ebooks work for sure. That's not the topic for today. We won't discuss that for today, okay? We're sticking to the topic for today. All right? So, it's first about identifying what you're naturally good at, what you love to do, and if you love to do it, then the next thing we're moving on how we can translate this into some information. Happy Tuesday, Lamont. All right. So I see Drew Ross is handling some things for us. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Because one thing we're not going to do, we're not going to come up on this live. We're not going to disrespect anyone. We're not going to be rude, y'all. Because one thing I am doing, I'm coming up here. We're giving information so you can execute it. I'm not on live to waste anyone's time, right? I'm growing as a small creator. And as a small creator, I'm seeing results in what I'm doing right now. I do have an e-commerce business. I do have two YouTube channel, and I can clearly tell you what is working and what I'm doing. I sell ebooks. I do coaching. I do a lot of these things, and it was small steps, very small steps I took that got me here. So I'm sharing information for those who wants to learn how to do this. Okay, so boss dog, what are you naturally good at? Let's talk about that for a second. Clementine, thank you for loving my necklace. When the ridges were flat, people would cut off the edge. Okay, so you're good at music. Okay. So with music, are you good are you like an engineer? Do you play instrument? If you do music, like what in music do you do? Okay, so your love language is cooking and amateur bacon, but from the heart. Okay, and that's good. So here's what you can do, Barbara. For you, Barbara, you can create recipe. You can use your phone and you can start to create videos on what you're cooking to get those content out there for right now. Now, you don't have to be a perfect editor. Thank God YouTube have changed so much things now that we don't have to be fancy dancy when it comes down to editing. You literally take out your phone, you edit and you upload. Look at this live video right now. There's nothing about this live video that's being edited. Everything that I said, every mistakes, every fumble, you're getting it raw, authentic. You get it? So what I'm saying is, it's I'm giving it to you real. So therefore, you can take out your camera, record whatever is it that you're cooking, and upload it. Let that be the content for now. Your next move is, because here's the thing, you're trying to create an audience. Okay, Barbara? All right. So Boss Dog said, okay, lyrics. Okay. So you can create a resume, right? Because you're a writer. So you can create resume, you can upload it through Fiverr, you can upload it through other marketplace, right? Because there's a lot of people out here that could sing. A lot of people out here could do a lot of things, but guess what? Guess what? They can't write. And that's where you position yourself. So you write the lyrics, and guess what? You're able to position yourself. So you create a resume, you upload it, and you can, another thing too, what about you can even create a video, sing the song, and let them know you're selling it. Okay, it doesn't have to be the full song, it could just be the hook of the song. Okay, so I see someone schedule something with me. All right, so I will do that. Yes, yeah, I'm giving you ideas you can do. Okay, so a friend of mine pay me a couple of $100 to put together a portfolio for them. Okay, the portfolio I put to he's a writer, and I was able to put together this portfolio for him. And what I did, I gathered all the songs that he wrote for other artists and I ganged them together, and we were able to upload it, and now he's able to start now he has clients now that he's writing for. Okay, so you can always come up with your hook, put it on YouTube, and have them out, and guess what, tell them you're selling it. You're not going to put out the whole song, just a piece of it, just maybe the hook and maybe half of the first chorus. You put it out. Okay. Barbara, now let me get back to Barbara. Barbara says she cook and she bake. So Barbara, yes, you can go ahead, start recording. And once you start recording your videos, upload them. Now you can start sell your recipe, even if it's just for $15 to $20. You can create an ebook. These are your recipe. Okay. And then also you can start to outsource with sauce, season. You can always outsource those on Amazon. You can label them, private label them, and start. You can, oh my, there's so much things that y'all can do. I'm telling you. Let me take a okay. I saw that appointment that you schedule. So I would have to look. You love my chain? Thank you. I have it such a long time ago, but I was trying to with this top here. I'm like, you know what? Let me put something to match my skirt. So it came in handy. Appreciate you. So we got 27 people here and just 21 likes. Come on, y'all, show some love because I'm sharing information today. Who else? What are you good at? Go ahead and drop it for me in a comment. Let me know what you're good at. Let's gather some idea. Let's give you some information so you can change your situation. And let me tell you, y'all, a lot of people may say, well, I don't have any money to invest. There's two ways you can invest. You can invest using your time, or you can invest using your own money, a partial of your money. My oven doesn't work at home. You think if I ask my church? Well, for the church, you might be increasing their utility. So I don't know. You can ask. If they're nice enough, ask them. Listen, a no one if they yes or no, it won't hurt. You won't know. So ask them. So you're good at going to the beach? Okay, so what do you do at the beach? I mean, you can record you swimming. You can purchase those GoPro, the waterproof one, and you can start swim, dive, whatever you do on the beach and create videos doing it, okay? And upload those. Content is key. You can make money from content, okay? If there's every anything that you like to do, you can monetize it. And I'm not just talking with fluff. I'm telling you, I see this all around. Alexa said, I'm good at sport, biology, and communication in several languages. All right. So, Alex, yes. So for you, I know you said that sport, biology, and communication. All right. So for you, you can create a YouTube channel and you can teach biology. It doesn't necessarily say you're teaching, but you're sharing information. You're creating a knowledge base, Alex, for communication in several different languages. Okay, so you can translate in seven different languages. You can do that on YouTube. Create videos doing that. So that's your own knowledge base right there. Okay. Fadisa said you were about to analyze mine, but I guess you got distracted with upcoming chat. Okay, I'm sorry. Can you remind me again what you was it podcast? I think it was podcast. Hold on. Yes. Percent plan to church cost based on the time and sales. Okay. I see Thomas giving some good ideas there. So that's great. All right. So, Fadisa, let's get to you. For podcasts, okay. What is it that you're for your channel, right? What topic do you focus on for your podcast? And it's not even just about you. If you're good at those things, you are a troubleshooter. You're technical at what you do. You have a lot of people out there that wants to create video, but they don't know the technical part of it, or maybe want to start up a podcast. You can distribute yourself as a content creator or content manager, and you can create their YouTube channel, set up their podcast. You can do all of those stuff. But if it's personally for you, I would start to utilize YouTube as that traffic source and create your own thing, put your brand together. You can do that. Hey, Jimmy, appreciate you for coming through. I've been shaking tables on relationship. Boom. That is big right now. That's big where you can interview. Yes. Let me go ahead and shout out those who came in. So we have Boss Dog, Jimmy, and Fidel and Alex. Appreciate y'all for coming through. That's for you, okay? I have been shaking tapes. Yeah, so the relationship will definitely work, okay? Podcast nowadays is booming. Yes. So you want to go out there and execute. That's the world that we live in right now. And another okay, so you said relationship. When you say promote on YouTube, do you mean like ads? Okay, so there's certain things I'm assuming you're talking about like there's certain things that will get banned for sure. Like we can't talk about like guns and I can't say it because I don't want YouTube to shadow ban or to, mess up my channel with certain words. But there's certain things that we're not allowed to promote. And it's inside the, all the, what do you call it again? That YouTube gives us, like all the rules and stuff like that. But it's minimum. It's very minimum. Choose your site I can find that I can't. It's there. If you go to YouTube University, you'll be able to see it. They have the can and can't do. That is there. Red Rooms, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Okay. DJ Sim, say I'm good at working on cars, and I really have an interest in the business of enabling the public to source of car parts in my country rather than expensive local. Okay, so then you can create a website and e-commerce for that. And in terms for the parts, yes, you can outsource them, and it's kind of like Amazon or those other store for car parts. So you can do that if you're good at it. DJ Sims, you can also create videos as well. When you're working on cars, I mean, get a tripod. Get one of these. Get one of these that you could put your phone on and you show, create a knowledge base for yourself. And once you do that, then you can point them to your website. So when let's say you finish, okay, let's say you're fixing a particular part, right? And once you finish that, you want a call to action. You tell them that you have a store. If you're looking for car parts, you can find this here. And then here's what you can do, depending on the part that you fixed. You can go on Amazon, find those. Well, if you have the parts, that's a different story. But for right now, let's say you decide you want to do that right now as we speak. Once you start creating your videos on YouTube, you can point them to that parts for now on Amazon until you get your whole thing structured. And then now you can point them to it, if that makes sense. You're just kind of, getting the mixing pieces together. Let's see. Chat GPT can explain. That's true. Chat GPT. But it's there, Thomas. It's there. If you want to like get everything is in YouTube. The stipulation, protocols, everything, the regulation. You can search that up through Chat GPT, or you can go to YouTube University. If we're talking about YouTube on a whole. You think if my church doesn't give me permission to use the kitchen, what about renting a kitchen through a family? I mean, that's probably gonna cost you, Barbara. And right now, you may not have it. Does that make sense? Like, you don't want to. It's minimum. You don't want to spend too much right now when you're just building, right? So ask them, and then maybe you can offer some food as opposed to paying. I don't know. You know your pocket. I'm just saying. Fidel said you are good at communicating. Is that a question for me or is that for someone else, Fidel? I sent a friend to tell you the Crossman is it's her channel. Hey, Rich. I love the fact y'all networking. I love the fact y'all are networking. But y'all, listen, we want to make sure that we are utilizing our skill set, the things that makes us happy, the things that we can do. right? We don't want to waste our talent, our gift, our skills, our purpose, because we oftentimes overlook these skills that we're naturally good at, and we don't know how to monetize it. We're just working the 9 to 5, and there's nothing wrong working the 9 to 5. But come on now, if you're passionate about something, if you know you're good at something, why not monetize it? And how you can monetize it through the physical realms, or you can do it on the digital realms, right? Both ways. You can show, implement, and you can put it on the digital side. Here's one of the things for me. So now I get booked for speaking engagement for women empowerment, sometimes for most of the time for entrepreneurship. I get booked for that, and strategic planning. So people book me for that as well, just because. Yes, I feel like I'm good at communicating, getting someone to do something. It's kind of like influential, if you feel like you're lost and you don't know what to do, or perhaps, and I'm not certified for any of this. This is just something I feel like I'm naturally good at, and that's because I've helped a lot of people, right? I have my portfolio of things that I help people to do, and getting them from point A to point B, sharing ideas, helping them establishing their LLC, helping them establishing their e-commerce, helping them with creativity, brainstorming ideas. They may come up with a plan, but then sometimes it doesn't make sense. How can we put the pieces together? So I'm kind of good at those things, assessing, analyzing, and then come up with a strategic plan. A lot of investors go back and deal, meaning they front you the money and you pay it back based on sale. Exactly. And that's why we have a lot of investors that have hedge funds, right? These $1 million companies, they have money, so they pool it together and they create these hedge funds, and they invest in small businesses, right? And they get a return of investment, whether it be month to month, quarterly, or annually. But it's a smart thing to do. I always say, if I ever get rich, I want to do uh I want to do an investor fund. Like, I want to have hedge funds where I'm able to invest in other small businesses, just because I believe in entrepreneurship, just because I believe in small businesses. A lot of us out here, we have talent and skills, but we're lack of income. We're lack of the cash flow to invest in. So as a result of that, it always put me on that mindset. Like, even for me, I remember when I wanted to start a business and I was lack of income. At the time, I didn't have it. But God helped me. I established my LLC. I built business credit. Once I built business credit, I got business funding. And once I got the business funding, I went on to start investing. Okay. It's a process, but it can be done. But that's something I always wanted to do as a give back. I wanted to invest in small businesses when the time comes. It's in my plan. It's on my vision board as well. I was thinking becoming a middleman to the public that's skeptical of buying online, especially car part, as it's easy to get the order wrong. Example, clothes size are different in other country. That's true too. That's true. So it's a lot of, like, we all are unique in our own different way, okay? And it just takes for us to. You're welcome. No problem. By the way, this is for you to showing up today. Appreciate you, okay? All right. So, y'all, I just want to let you know that identify what you're naturally good at. Just pay attention to what people ask you for the most. When they say, Camille or Fidel, can you show me how to do this? Can you do this for me? If you constantly do it over and over and over, and it feel like you enjoy doing it, well, it's time to start monetizing it. God anointed David king when he was tending his father's sheep. God give him purpose, even if you don't have the title from. Exactly. Bingo, Thomas. Bingo. You said it. You said it. Thank you. All right, we got the mental health gentleman. Thanks for passing through. Where do you think I'm from, Rashad? I'm going to tell you, but I know you heard the accent. Let me know. Take a guess. So for investment doc, so for me, only for like e-commerce right now, and I don't have it for like different, when it comes down to like real estates or what do you call it, like banking and thing of that nature. We have different types, but for me, I have e-commerce, and it's mostly for credit line, right? But I don't want to. I'm not offering those things. I'm just telling you, like for someone, if I'm coaching someone, right? And let's say they want to start like their e-commerce business, I can point them to investors who's willing to help them, or they can, get a business loan, or perhaps they can start searching through what do you call them again? Grants, right? So these are what I'm able to, these are my skill set that I'm able to teach just because I have done it myself and I have coached clients for this. Therefore, I have the information for that. Yes, Jamaican. Yep, I am. Here's slide. No, Jamaican. Yes. No, you cannot say hi to the live. That's my daughter. Yeah, so we're talking about business right now. So yeah. So yeah, let me tell you, we definitely want to pay attention to what we're naturally good at. Especially, I mean, this generation, we have brilliant, this Gen Z, brilliant. Like, have you take a look in this world and see how much millionaires we have right now online? And the pandemic was a part of that. The pandemic made us see how talented we were, because at the end of the day, we were all, on the physical aspect, working our 9 to 5. But once the pandemic happened, the testing was real, and that's how we knew our potential of what we could. That's when I started taking online so serious. I mean, yes, I have a background in IT. I was doing my own thing, but then again, I was like, okay, well, now I need to position myself online. And since then, I never left it. I said, okay, I can do this, I can do that. I don't have to go here. I can create an ebook for this. If someone have a problem, I can, record it over the phone, send it to them. Well, you know what? Even before I sent it to them, I said, okay, this is my cost. Boom. They sell it to me, or they cash out to me, and I send the video. Okay, this is how you do this. When I learned that the power of the internet, that's like Wi-Fi money, y'all. Wi-Fi money. I'm breaking things down. That's basically what it is. So if you can stay on the digital side and know how to make it work, and if you don't have the funds to do it, then start creating videos. YouTube gave us a free platform, and all YouTube is asking for us is our time. That's it. Even even though some of my words are twist, right? Because I talk pot to a home, right? So sometimes my words twist, but y'all get it. You get it. I hear you, Fidel. But y'all, a lot of people out here making Wi-Fi money, and I'm a part of it. And I'm not going anywhere because I understand the tactics, the skill set, the models, the business model, and I'm following that to the T. So yes, as you, if you know, when you're done, you can search, you can see. I don't mind assess my channel. You can see how faithfully how much I grew on YouTube in just a short period of time. And I have my e-commerce store and I have my coaching business. Like all of these little things, you're all putting together and they're starting to thrive. Appreciate you, Fidel. Okay. The point is, I'm trying to get you to understand that each of us have talent, each of us have skill set, each of us are good at something, but we want to learn how to monetize it and not giving it away for free. Why my thing looks so, hold on, y'all, kind of look blurry. Okay, it looks a little better. And listen, we don't want to waste time on YouTube. I feel like if I'm coming up here and I'm showing up, it has to make sense. The information I'm giving you has to make sense. I don't want to waste your time. I don't. So when I come out here, when I show up, it's about some income producing activity. That's what we're going to talk up here. We want to make sure that by the ending of this year, you're starting something. Wouldn't it feel good to have something of your own? So let's take some small steps. That's it. Small steps. So again, I want you to assess what you're naturally good at, and then I want you to think about it. And if you have no money for investing, start with YouTube. Create videos, send it out there, create a knowledge base, and then you can start to point people to where you want to send them at, whether it's through affiliate, whether it's through your own product, but you want to start something of your own because you deserve it. You don't only want to work for someone, you want to have something for your own. You deserve it. YouTube is a traffic source. How about using YouTube to find the audience, but have your product, position your product where you can point them to? But I know, again, you're probably going to say, I'm not good at anything. I know you're good at something because God made us each different, authentic, and we all have skill set. I want to leave you with that today. I don't have any time to shout out the whole, let me see, I had what, 29 people here today? I gotta go, y'all. I have to go. But listen, I promise I'll shout you out on the next live. I just have to go. I appreciate you. Take this information. Hope it changed your situation. God bless you guys. Love you all. Stay blessed. Be blessed.